Hi, it's Miriam Mills here from Breathe, Flow, Balance, and we're on week 4 of our 6-week self-improvement series. And today we're going to be talking about a somewhat difficult topic for many of us to get a handle on, and that is how we actually let go of past hurts. So why do we struggle with letting go of the past? Why is it so difficult for many of us? Well, anything that we experience that causes us pain leaves this indelible impression with us, and we remember the experience that has caused us the suffering, and then that makes it harder to let go. But if we stay in the past and we have these feelings of sadness and frustration and resentment and anger, and if we stay with those feelings, they will become a habit for us. They'll become a habitual pattern for us, which is not obviously a healthy place to reside. So remember, it's not the experiences that break us, it's the meaning that we actually give to those experiences that causes us the hurt and the pain. It's the meaning we give to the experiences, not necessarily the experience itself. It's the meaning we give to that. So that's an important thing to remember. So how would we feel? How would you feel your life could change for the better if you were able to move on and let go of these past hurts? How would your relationships, for example, improve? How would your health, both your physical health and your mental health, improve if you were able to let go of these past old hurts? So I'm going to give you some guidelines or some tips as to how we can maybe work on that. And it's a process. It doesn't happen overnight. It's not necessarily an instant thing, but we can begin the process. So the first thing I would like to say is that we need to honor our feelings of feeling hurt and accept those feelings. So honor and accept the feelings that you're feeling and feel the feelings. Don't try and shove them down or avoid them, etc. Just honor those feelings and accept that you're having these feelings, even if they're feelings of anger and shame or guilt or sadness or resentment. And then once you've accepted that you're feeling this way, then you can make a decision to let them go. And that is just doesn't mean it happens overnight or easily or instantly. It just means that you're making a decision. So you've started the process by just actually thinking and deciding that you're going to try and let things go. And it's a willingness. So that's the first step, is to decide to let it go. Then the next thing really is to accept that you might not get an apology. Now, apologies are wonderful, and we can often move on pretty quickly after somebody has said something or done something to hurt us. But it is more difficult for sure when we have not received an apology. So accept the fact that you might not get an apology. Well and good if you get one, but you might not. So you're going to have to accept that fact. And remember also the saying that hurt people hurt people. So just remember that you might not get an apology, even if you deserve one. So the other thing to do is, if you can, is talk to a trusted friend. Talk to somebody that you trust and be able to express your feelings of hurt or what has been annoying you. Another good tip is to do some journaling work and just, have a notepad or whatever and just journal your thoughts and your feelings. It's very, very therapeutic to jot down how you're feeling. And it's part of the process of then being able to let go of these feelings. Another tip would be to surround yourself by people who lift you up and who care about you. And that can often help when you're having to let go of negative feelings around releasing past hurts. So also try and focus your mind on the present, because the present is the only place where you're actually fully alive. You're not alive in the past and you're not alive in the future. You're only really alive in the present moment. And the more we can live in the present, the more easily we can let go of the past. So remember, when we're dwelling on the past, we're kind of robbing ourselves of the present moment, because we're not being present when we're dwelling on the past. So it's a good tip to be able to try and increase the amount of time that you're actually spending in the present moment and not in the past and not in the future. So that can often help with releasing these past hurts. So letting go doesn't mean you get rid of, you just let it be and you make a decision that you're going to try and let it go. So I also like to use the phrase or affirmations, I release and let go, or I release and let go of any person, place or thing that no longer serves me. So you're just making a decision to say, I release and I let it go. And remember, focus on what you do want and not focus on what you don't want or the feelings that you don't want. Focus on the feelings that you do want and invite those into your life instead. So the next stage in letting go of hurts is really the forgiveness aspect, and that's another process. So I have a system and a process that I can guide you through if you want me to help with any forgiveness work. And the forgiveness work will just release a lot of pain for you. You can leave it leave it aside. You can get rid of it. And remember, forgiveness is not about condoning any actions. It's about freeing yourself. So I have a process that I can guide you through. And if you want any help in learning this process, then contact me through my website, which is www.breatheflowbalance.com. Okay, until next time, take care.